Salutations friends, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be another fragrance video. I want to do more of these because I really love fragrance and I realize I haven't been talking that much about it, and it's something that I always love talking about. Today I want to go through my top 5 favorite flirty fragrances in my collection. Now these range from something zesty, something a little bit more like powdery, but they're all ones that I think are really well and very attractive fragrances on everybody. And as I go through them, I'll tell you why I think that they're really good and flirty and fun fragrances. Some of these are a little more inexpensive, some of these are a little bit more luxury branded, but they all are fantastic. So if you want to know my top 5 favorite flirty fragrances in my collection, keep watching. About is Floral drops from Dolce and Gabbana. This is something, first, the bottle is really cute and pretty. I absolutely love looking at it. I love perfume bottles. It's one of my favorite things ever. What I love about this is you get musk, neroli leaves, and just a touch of floral, but it's so bright. Like, it's a very bright, zesty fragrance. And one of the ways that I think about flirty is, for me, flirty is either something really bright and fun or kind of sultry and mysterious, and you'll see that with these perfumes that I've chosen. This is on the bright, zesty side. The musk in here plays really well with everything else. Sometimes I think musk is a little overdone, but I like it when musk is used to really elevate the other notes in a perfume, and that's what it does really nicely in this. This is something that's, to me, is a little bit more youthful. I think this is something that's going to be better for people that are a little bit younger. If you're a little bit older, you can still wear, obviously you can wear whatever you want, but this is a very youthful fragrance. I do love it and I do wear it on occasion, but I don't wear it as much just because I have other fragrances that to me are a little bit more mature. And like I said in a previous video, I like to smell a little bit more mature. I know that's such a weird sentence to say. And I know a lot of people of any age sometimes like younger, more fun fragrances. So when I do feel like smelling fun and I want to be a little bit flirty, this is definitely the fragrance that I go for. This is a classic, obviously. This is Flowerbomb from Viktor and Rolf. I have a small bottle of this because I do really like this, but I have a lot of other fragrances that I wear that smell along the same line, so I didn't decide to get a bigger bottle of this. I do have the big bottle of Rose Explosion, which I'm very excited about. I love that fragrance so much. This, I get patchouli, I get orchid, I get jasmine, I get rose. This plays together so nicely. This is, again, a very youthful fragrance, but this fragrance will work well on anybody, your age, how you dress, your sex, male, female, however you identify. This is just a really nice scent on everybody. It's flirty because the floral is not too deep. It has a little bit of brightness to it, and it's just really alluring. So this is something you're going to wear. This is a great first date or a great special date fragrance. This is a great fragrance to wear if you're going to a party and you want to meet somebody. If you know you're going to the club or a bar, this is a fantastic fragrance. Because, and when I say club, like, you might not think this is a club fragrance, but a lot of people wear very strong, heavy fragrances and colognes when they go out. This is going to cut through that, and this is going to make you smell unique and beautiful and special and just perfect. So I do think this is a fantastic, flirty, fun fragrance that works well on everybody. This one isn't on the zesty side of flirty. This is more kind of like on the sensual, mysterious flirty. Like if you were to walk into a room and people are like, who is she or who is he or whoever. It's a very mysterious fragrance, but it's very beautiful on everyone, and it's Dior Addict. I have a giant bottle of this. I've gone through like 3 or 4 of these. I absolutely love this. This is one of my favorite fragrances just in general. You get sandalwood, you get rose, you get orange blossom, and you get this vanilla, this deep bourbon vanilla. And it's so mysterious and it's so delicious. It smells so good. This is definitely a date night fragrance. This is to me more of an evening fragrance. The other ones are more daytime that I've already talked about, but this is kind of like the mysterious woman fragrance. Like, who's she? I want to meet her. I want to meet him. It doesn't matter whoever wears this. This is just very alluring and mysterious, and there's something really fun and flirty about that. Now again, like I said, I have two different flirty types. I have the zesty, bright, feminine, youthful, and then I have kind of the more alluring, mysterious flirt. This is the alluring, mysterious flirt. It might not make sense with the flirty fragrances, but if you smell this, it does make sense, because it does have a touch of brightness to it, which is really nice, and I get that from the orange blossom. And there's tonka bean in there. Oh, this is so good. I love it. And the bottle is just really beautiful to boot. This is a perfect date night fragrance again, or a first date or a blind date fragrance. Something like this is going to be fantastic, and it's going to make you feel confident and sexy and attractive. And you know, I think fragrances do that. I know fragrances do that for me, and this is definitely one of them that I just absolutely adore. I have a Wish from Lollia. This is one of my favorite perfume houses in general. You have to excuse me, the light's changing in here. This is vanilla and jasmine and rice flower. It's sickeningly sweet at first smell and first spritz, but when it warms up on your skin, it gets very warm and creamy, but still very sweet, and you can thank the jasmine for that. This is another, to me, mysterious, flirty fragrance. It is very bright, it is very floral, but it is also at the same time very sweet and very dark and very alluring. I would say this is daytime and this would be evening, you know? This is really fantastic again if you want to smell unique and different and sweet and fresh and feminine and flirty. This is definitely one of my favorites, and I love this. I've gone through 2 or 3 bottles of this. I love the design on it. It's got little bees. And Lollia in general is one of my favorite. Like I said before, I love Lollia fragrances. I don't think I've ever smelled anything out of the bottle or on my skin that didn't just compliment me. And so I absolutely love it. You do get a little touch of honey in here. Just a touch. And just a little bit of citrus. Just a little bit of brightness. But mostly what I get is jasmine and just a little touch of vanilla. It's really, really, really good. Next up is actually could be considered a unisex fragrance, only it's a little bit more on the feminine side because it's floral. It's from Maison Francis Kurkdjian, the Aqua Universalis Forte. This is on the bright, sunny, flirty side rather than the warm, like sultry, flirty side. I wanted to include this last because this is more of a unisex fragrance than the others. Just basically how the scent, it's not too sweet, it's not too deep, it's just really nice and bright and fun. This is probably the first, actually this is exactly the first fragrance from Maison Francis Kurkdjian when he branched out in his own line that I purchased. I have 2 or 3 more, I don't remember. I know I talked about the Cashmere Mood before, but this one I just fell in love with. You get a slight sweetness, some very gentle woody smells, but this bright citrus. It is very strong citrus. So if you do not like citrus smells, stay away from this. But this is so alluring on everyone. It's fresh, it's clean, it's sunny, it's juicy, and it's just, I don't know, it's just amazing. This is just one of the perfumes that I smelled and I immediately was entranced by. What I love about this and what's so flirty about this is so confident. When you wear this, it's like a confident, like, fragrance. Like, you know exactly how you want to smell, you know exactly how you are. This is who I am. And this is just kind of like an ego booster. Like when I wear this and I smell it, I just feel like empowered. And on top of that, like it's just so fun and bright, and it's a crowd pleaser. It's just all around just like a spectacular fragrance. This is definitely, to me, more of a daytime perfume. So this would be if you were going out to lunch or brunch, or if you're going on a first date and you were going to a park, or you're doing something very romantic and fun and outside. This is fantastic. This would probably be really good for an early dinner. I wouldn't say this is a club fragrance. I wouldn't say this is like going to a bar fragrance or a nice like evening dinner fragrance. This is definitely to me more of a daytime fragrance, but this is definitely a fantastic flirty fragrance if you want to wear it and feel beautiful and handsome and dashing and alluring and bright and fresh and flirty and just like you're in charge. Like that's definitely this fragrance. So yeah, and this is the Aqua. There's Aqua Universal and Aqua Universal Forte. I like the Forte. It's a little bit more bright for me, and it's a little bit more floral. This is floral, but the florals are hidden underneath the citrus, which is what I really like. So when you first spray this on your skin, the first hour or two, you really do get the citrus. But as it warms up and you get into the middle notes, you're really going to be hitting that floral. So if you don't like floral fragrances, I would spray this on you and see how it wears for an hour or two before you make the investment into this bottle. But I cannot recommend this one enough. Out of all of these, I love all of them. This is my favorite. This is why it's last. This is my favorite. I feel so confident and beautiful and flirty and just really, this just amps up my ego so much when I wear this. This finishes an outfit. This finishes a look. I spray this just about every day. This is like obviously not my first bottle, and this will not be my last bottle. But this is definitely a superb fragrance, a beautiful flirty fragrance. This is also a fantastic gift if you want it to. If someone likes perfume, but they have every perfume, this is a fantastic gift to give if they have every perfume, but they love perfume and you want to give them something new that will smell beautiful on everybody. I mean, this will smell good on men, on women, on young, on old. It doesn't matter. Anything. This is just going to smell beautiful on everyone. At least that's my opinion. So those are my top 5 picks for flirty fragrances. Again, my definition of flirty is a little bit different. For me, being a flirt is being in charge and in control. You know, I'm going for you. I'm in charge of my sexuality. I'm in charge of my life and everything, and I'm going to be fun, I'm going to be sparkling, I'm going to be effervescent, I'm going to be mysterious, I'm going to be alluring, all of those things, and these fragrances to me embody those. I would say if I were to rank these from my favorite, these are all favorites, do not get me wrong, but if I were to rank these in for flirtiness for my most to least, I would put this one last just because this is more of a mysterious alluring. And sometimes when people think of flirty, they think of zesty and fun. But to me, this is just a flirt fragrance, but it's a woman in charge or a man in charge or you're in charge of your own sexuality fragrance. Definitely Dior Addict. Next would be Dolce and Gabbana Floral Drops. Just because for me, this is just a touch on the youthful side. There's nothing wrong with that, but it could be a little bit young depending on my day that I wear, or the day of how I want to feel. If I want to feel young and fresh and sunny, definitely love this one. And I love just the flowers in this. It's beautiful. Next up would be Wish from Lollia. More because this is definitely a unique fragrance because you do get a little bit of wood, you get vanilla, you get jasmine. It's sickeningly sweet at first squirt. That sounds so weird, but it does kind of like warm up to a little bit more warmer, creamier floral fragrance. This is definitely for a confident person. Then next would be Flowerbomb from Viktor and Rolf. I say Rolf like from the Muppets, just because I think this is a classic. This is unique. This is going to cut through other people. If you're in a room full of people wearing different perfumes, this is going to cut through all of them and it's going to stand out. And so this is going to be for the woman who wants to, or the man who wants to stand out and be attractive and smell beautiful and alluring. So this one. And then last but definitely not least, this isn't last, this is first. This is again Aqua Universal Forte from Maison Francis Kurkdjian. This is just an amazing scent that's sunny and bright but has a lot of depth and complexity. Floral, citrus, just a little tiny bit musky but not too bad. This is considered a unisex perfume. It is more feminine than masculine, but men or women can wear it. Men or women can wear all of these, let's be honest. but this is definitely, I think, when I think of a flirty perfume, when I think of being flirty and confident and in charge and bright and sunny, this is definitely the fragrance that I think of. If you guys like this video, I'm still debating on when I'm going to do an entire fragrance video. I had this really beautiful antique cabinet to hold all my perfume bottles, and then one of the shelves fell down and all my expensive bottles like crashed. Thankfully nothing broke, but I've been in the process of seeing if I could fix it, and I can't, so I had to buy something else, so I'm building it. So I'm going to hold off on doing one of those videos until that's done. Plus, I don't know if people really want to see it. There's so many perfume collection videos out there, which is one of my favorite videos to watch, but I don't know if you guys want to see yet another fragrance collection. So if you do, let me know. Currently, I have between 60 and 70 bottles. I don't quite know the exact number. I carry a lot of niche brands. I like luxury and designer perfumes. I am very proud of my perfume collection. So if it is something you guys want to see, I would be happy to do it, but it will be a long video because I will probably want to get in depth with all of them because they are my babies. But in any case, if you like these perfumes, if you have any questions on any of these fragrances, let me know below. If you have any experience with these fragrances, good or bad, let me know below. If you have any recommendations based on these perfumes, let me know below. I'd love to know your thoughts and feelings and recommendations. Also, don't forget to thumbs up this video. It lets me know to continue doing videos like this, and also don't forget to subscribe. It's free. I'm free, and I put out new videos every Monday through Friday, and sometimes also on the weekends as well, so I'll always have something for you to watch. In any case, I hope you guys are all happy and healthy and have a great day, month, year, whatever, and I'll see you next time. Bye!